Cool, blimey. No. We say that because we've just been dragging furniture around the inside of our house because look, we're recording this. We're recording this at 2:30 in morning, and a new washing machine is arriving later this morning at a disrespectfully early time. He whinged. So yeah, and that washing machine has been through a lot. Bought it to use when I was surviving on the coast, and then according to now family legend, I'd forgotten this. I never actually used it once whilst in Hastings. And then when I was in Collington for that slightly better but also shit 9 months up until 2017, it wasn't even in the room. It was at the family house. So, but it did start getting used when I moved into this place. Yeah, and I'm gonna miss it, especially if the other one is a headache to operate. Anyway, that's a bit of waffle. That is a bit of waffle. That is there indeed. So, really not a lot happened in January. I don't do dry January because I don't drink. Yes, that's true. That's true. People think that I do a lot of things or a handful of things drunk. Like when I live tweet reactionary comments during the Brits, people have people have asked me, are you drunk? And the answer is no. And I reckon the answer always will be no. So there wasn't much in January, but me and my old man did go and see the penultimate, I think it was called Super Sunday, the penultimate Super Sunday at Up the Creek Comedy Club. And the advertised main talent was Fern Brady. It was good to see her live for the first time. Truthfully, my old man really likes her humour better than I do. But if you know me, you'll know that me and my old man have a lot of difficulty understanding each other. So I don't entirely know how his head works. But yeah, we went and saw Fern Brady, and Ed Gamble was the MC, and Josh Widdicombe did a surprise, 15 minutes. So it was really good to see Josh live. I've always wanted to see Josh live, especially as he's doing a work in progress. He's doing some work in progress nights at the moment, not Spawn, and they're just selling out. They're just like, you know, hot cakes with £5 notes wrapped around them. So yeah, no, yeah. So that was January 2025, and in February there was comedy as well. Again, me and my old man, we went to see Bill Bailey as part of his residency at, I can no longer remember. It's either called the Royal Theatre or the Theatre Royal. But yeah, it's really interesting. There aren't many other great British comedians who do and have done residencies. The only other ones that spring to mind are Peter Kay. I suppose some of the stuff that he's done would count as residencies. And Victoria Wood might have done a residency. No, not Victoria. No, you pillock. French and Saunders might have done a residency. I don't know how I could get Victoria Wood and Dawn French mixed up. This is what happens. This is what happens when you record a video at this time in the morning. So saw Bill Bailey. Also went to a charity gig and saw Larry Dean live. Added his autograph to the infamous autograph book. And then also at a small intimate gig back in the area where I grew up. Rick Wakeman actually came to do a residency. I would say more than 3 days. No, more than 2 days is a residency because it was 3 days. Now, if you really know me, you will know I love my synth. I love my synth music. I do. I just love it. I just love it. Sue me. But yeah, and though we are not religious, Rick Wakeman is a synth god. So yeah, and although all the seats had sold out, there was standing space available, and yeah, it was only like, I don't know, 20 minutes break, 45 minutes, still shit at maths, I can't add that up. But that's how long the gig was. And yeah, it was, well, for someone who probably has synesthesia, it was orgasmic. So yeah, again, not a liar. Mwah. But yeah, no, and reality kicked in towards the end of the month because I went to a celebration of life of somebody who I went to private school with. I didn't know them that well. I could have known them better, so that's my fault. But they were a really special person, and vis-a-vis that particular school, they are gone, but they will live on in our hearts and memories. So yeah, I need to get some sleep because I need to get up really early, supervise a washing machine turning up, and then put my bloody house back together without without getting a hernia. Oh yeah, that's the other thing as well. We thought we'd got a hernia moving a table, and had a day wasted in hospital. And it was actually the hospital that we ended up in before all the stuff on the coast kicked off, which is the hospital in Redhill. I didn't get a chance to go and look at the suicide risk ward. I didn't get a chance to look at the suicide risk. Blimey, I really shouldn't record in the mornings. I didn't get a chance to look at the suicide risk ward. It would have been strange to go and get that kind of nostalgic smack round the face. All that pull yourself together kind of nonsense that is illegal but still happens. So yeah. There might be a part 2 to this, but yeah. It's good to be recording Bonths again. There isn't a end screen yet showing concreting what year it is. That is on the horizon. That is incoming. Again, I'm not making promises, but yeah. Watch this space. Right then, nothing else to say. Cheers, sir.